Hey everyone, I'm here again with another video for y'all, with another reading. I do hope everybody is doing okay. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Donnescha. I hope you subscribe if you end up liking this video. It would be really wonderful to have you here, okay? And welcome back to those of you who have been around. You know, it's always good to have y'all back, okay? So, today's reading is going to be a 2026 reading. So I'm just gonna name this video The Energy of 2026. I'm not necessarily gonna be predicting anything, but I mean, I guess you can say it's kind of like predictions, because that's how I'm gonna be reading it, but it's gonna be beyond predictions, I guess. You know, um I don't know, but hopefully you guys kind of understand where I'm going with this. And so, yeah, so it's going to be a 2026 reading, okay? The energies of 2026. Kind of like the energy you're going to be in as well. So let's get into the group selection. So we have 3 groups here. And I don't have nothing on top of the groups. Just go with the group or groups that's most drawing you in. You probably do better just selecting one group. But, you know, it may be messages in another group for you. Or you can pick all of them, however you want to do it. Maybe a message in each for you, okay? But, you know, group 1 is going to be starting over from the left of your screen as you're looking at the screen. So, okay, this is going to be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3 right there, okay? One like that. Take your time when making your selection. Give it a pause. You know, you don't have to rush. I do want you to keep in mind it's going to be a general reading, so not everything will resonate with everybody out there as it is for a collective. So take whatever feels right for you and leave them other messages to other people. You do not have to accept none of these messages. You can reject them. And with that being said, let's get started in the groups with group number 1. Hello and welcome to everyone who selected group number 1. This will be y'all reading, okay? Energy of 2026 for y'all. The energies. We have potential. So the year 2026, energy here is potential. So you're going to be in the energy of potential. So you have a lot of potential in the year 2026. So if you've been wanting to do something, or you know, have your mind or your eyes on something you want, something you want to do, something you're getting into, or something you've been in, 2026 is that year of potential. So go ahead on and get started or continue. Again, you've been thinking about something. I'm seeing you reach heights with something, since that is a volcano, I believe so, in this image here. You reaching heights. You climbing the top. I don't know. I'm hearing some of you guys, you have star power. You have the ability to draw people to you, or you're drawing people to you in the year 2026. There's going to be a lot of eyes on you in the year 2026. But I'm seeing a lot going on. I'm seeing you go many places as well. I'm seeing a lot of travel here. Like you going many places because you are demanded to many places. I mean, you could be just literally just traveling on your own, you know, but I'm saying you're demanded somewhere. I don't know. It's something like that coming through here. That may not make a lot of sense to some of y'all, but, you know, it may make perfect sense to others of you. That's why it's a general reading, but it's what I see. You see them stars here? I'm seeing you shine, right? And things aligning for you. And again, you reaching heights. Let's see. Let's move that up. We have the Lovers. Okay. Oh. The Page of Earth. Life experience. Okay. Okay, so I mean, we could see here with the, I mean, we could look at some of the information here on the cards, but yeah, the Page of Earth, um, it says here, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of studying. So so maybe some of you guys are starting a new class or something like that, or like you want to get certified in something here next year. You have potential for that, or the potential to go into a specific field. And it may requires like a certain class or some sort of certificate, or you just going back to school, or you're starting school, whatever. And I'm seeing a lot of potential there, because we can see here the success is here with that. And then the Page of Earth, that is like a new area of studying. Okay, but wanting to do something more challenging. So whatever this is you guys want to get into, you have potential. Even though it's challenging, you can actually do it if you just go ahead on and go for it here. Okay. So that may be here with the Lovers here, that may be a big decision you need to make before January 1st. Maybe it's been something you've been sitting on, and you're like, I'm gonna wait to 2026 to get to it. Yeah, so that's a decision you want to make here. I do see you also here with the Lovers is also good health. Getting your health together. Maybe you started some sort of new program, some new maybe has something to do with working out or something like that, or a new eating plan. I see you having potential with that actually being successful, with you getting results from that as well. And this is something that's going to change your life. Because see, it's a powerful revelation that leads to change, and that's this thing that you're going to get into, these changes you're going to make, you have a lot of potential, and it's going to cause significant changes in your life. Hopefully I'm not like talking in circles or all over the place. I don't want to like ramble on too much. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to have to, I'm seeing here in the year 2026 here with the Two of Earth, you're going to have to find some sort of balance. And so I'm seeing you having to make like a schedule to do certain things, because it's going to be a lot going on. Maybe you want to balance all these things I was talking about. And so there's going to have to be some scheduling. You're going to have to schedule or like do stuff at specific timing. So maybe you're the type of person, you don't like schedules. You just, do stuff whenever. I mean, you can do that, but it'll be best if you have like a specific time you do certain stuff, or like some type of schedule. Okay, that's the same thing. But hey, this day I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put my focus in this, and then I'm gonna be working this. But then after work at this time, I'm gonna put all my energy into my workout or whatever. Or maybe if you're trying to eat better, or do something like maybe having like a meal plan or something like that. Maybe it requires you to meal prep or something, and you'll have to take out a day in a week to do that. I know some people do it on Sundays, I think, or Mondays. I don't know. Meal prep, maybe that's something you want to get into here. That'll make it easier for you. Maybe you should think about doing it. I know some people don't like to like eat the same thing every day, but I'm seeing that for y'all, like a lot of health goals, especially since it says something here about health here with the Lovers, because it can be health. And also finding that balance as well again, right? Give me Seven of Water. Yeah, so yeah, we have Justice here. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of decisions, a lot of balance. You're going to have to find some balance here. The year 2026 is potential, but you're going to have to find some balance because it is a lot that's going to be going on here. And so, and a lot of decisions that you're going to have to make, and the procrastination going to have to stop, right? Maybe you need to fix that now before you get into the year 2026, because again, you have a lot of potential. Let me, do a couple more here. Wasn't ready yet, Spirit. I really don't want to do fly out. So okay. The 9 of Earth. And I'm also saying for some of you who have, you know, some type of business, or like you're an entrepreneur or something like that, I do see a lot of changes here with that, potentials here with that. And, you know, your product or whatever it is you're selling or whatever it is you're in, is going to be demanded. I was saying, like, maybe it's going to be seen more. You're going to be demanded more. Maybe it's going to require you to do a lot of traveling, for some of y'all here. And there's a lot of decisions that's going to have to be made with that as well. Again, I see people here going back to school. You have, you know, I do see here with the decision, more so this decision that's coming through here. You're going to have to make that decision before next year. Like, make the decision soon here, okay? Because there may be some sort of deadline or something. You got to, something here with that when it, for some of y'all with schooling. Or I guess it's something in that realm there. Let's get 5 of Cups. It came up upside down. Yeah, I'm seeing, because this is more so things not turning out the way you have hoped. Not seeing the positive in the situation. I'm saying the year 2026 is going to turn out the way that you've been wanting it to turn out. Maybe, you know, you thought this year was going to be that year, but some things happen, and, you know, but 2026 really is going to be that year, and I see things turning out just how you want it to turn out. And things like falling into place. Again, the stars are aligning. See, and you're going to be more positive in the year 2026. I don't know why I like got this like this. Excuse me. Yeah, a new exciting opportunity. Yeah, the 7 of Water can also be opportunity as well. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities. A decision to be made when it comes to an opportunity here. So there may be multiple opportunities. This can also be like a new, it could be a new place of employment, like a couple different places going to want you to work from. And so there's going to be a decision you're going to have to make with that. And so, but whatever you decide, I feel like you're going to choose the one that you see best fit for yourself. And that's going to actually advance your career. Yeah, and then we have the Empress. Yeah, I'm seeing you in the energy of abundance here with the Empress, right? Because it's lavish of abundance. And you're in the year 2026, you're going to be giving birth to your dreams. You're going to actually be really in your Empress energy and just like feeling like you're at the top. And getting that attention you've always wanted as well. For some of you, if you're doing something that requires a lot of attention, I do see that as well. Let me see here. Let's see. What else? Okay, this is... Yeah, star. Yeah, again, when I was saying the stars are aligning, so that's a synchronicity. you know, you're going to master that goal because, you know, you're seeking that goal or goals, and you're going to master it. But the stars are aligning. You're also going to be shining like a star as well. It says here, you will go to faraway land where you will meet important people. Yeah, so, you know, building connections, networking, meeting important people that could fall in that traveling thing here. Take the necessary steps to move up in life. And so maybe that's taking that class, making that decision to go ahead on and you know, do that, or, you know, making certain decisions. That's going to be the steps you need to take to move up in life, right? Some of you, maybe you are moving abroad or far away places. Maybe you are like having to travel for that. Maybe it requires you to travel here. And maybe for some of you, 2026 is going to be the year you start off where you will achieve that fame, because you may achieve fame this lifetime. Maybe 2026 is that starting point for that, right? Maybe that's, you know, something you've been feeling deep within your soul. Yeah, we have destiny is at play here. Yes, you have free will, but not when it comes to this. So yeah, it's your destiny. Okay. I'm trying to see something, guys. Okay, so there may be, we do have a new person will be entering soon, 3 to 6 weeks. And I feel like that's 3 to 6 weeks within the year 2026, more so. Okay. Anything else? We have soulmate. Now, some of you guys, maybe, you know, it could be here with the lovers here. It could be a romantic soulmate, since we have both of these here. Because, I mean, the soulmate can also be like a friendship as well. But maybe, you know, you're going to meet. I mean, it can be you meet kindred spirits. But maybe, you know, for some of you, you may actually meet, you know, your divine lover, divine counterpart in the year 2026. Here, since you have soulmate and the lovers on the board. That's a big, strong possibility for that as well. And that can be why destiny is at play here. The stars are aligning. So what important months is going to be? Well, before I do that, you can ask a yes or no question. So it can be, it's only going to be a yes or no question, since I only have yes or no cards. There's only one card in here that's not a yes or no. But you can ask a yes or no question. It can be about the year 2026 or about anything. You know, so give it a pause if you want to ask your question. And then I'll pull 2 important months for the year 2026. Okay, not yet, Spirit. And, you know, if you don't get the answer you want, this is just a bonus. And you can always, you know, take what resonates with you, okay? Don't get upset about it. And hopefully, whether it's a yes or no, hopefully that's the answer you wanted, okay? So we have a yes here with an explanation point. Explanation. Is it explanation point? But it's a yes. Whatever it is that's that guaranteed yes. Okay? And so let's get an important month. 2 important months for the year 2026. So you have November. This is also a bonus. Well, you guys got 3. We have October and September. So, you know, later on in the year 2026 may be some important months. Maybe your birthday month is here, and that's just confirmation that it may be a reading, okay? You know, you can take it however it resonates, but that's all I have for everyone who selected group number 1. Thank you for watching. I'm also wishing you the best for the year 2026 and for the rest of this year. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the reading, if you resonated with it, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. That would be very much appreciated, y'all. If you'd like a private reading from me, the information is in the description down below. So, you know, what I offer, my email is down there. So if you are interested in that, you can hit me up for your own private reading. If this group did not resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group. And until next time, beautiful people, hopefully you do come back for another one. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to everyone selected group number 2. This is reading, what are the energies of 2026 looking like for you? So yeah, let's see. Freedom. So I'm kind of getting like a sigh of relief. 2026 is going to be the year where it's going to be a lot easier than the last couple years I'm hearing. So maybe this year wasn't all of that great. Maybe it wasn't terrible, but a lot didn't happen. But the year 2026 is going to be the year where you will be able to sigh in relief. And you know, as the card says here, freedom. You're going to feel a lot more freedom, maybe even having a lot more financial freedom in the year 2026, because there may be, you know, an opportunity for you to make more money in the year 2026, whichever way that may be. We may see that. Or it's just things are going to be a lot more easier. It's going to feel like things are being drawn to you a lot more as well. So you're going to be more of a magnet in the year 2026. I don't know. It could be because you're elevating energetically, you know, like right now you are. And so 2026 is, is going to like start kicking off a lot of things for you as well. Whew. I'm seeing you in the year 2026. You're going to be feeling yourself, right? You're going to have a lot of self-love. I don't know, it's like you're going to be feeling so beautiful in the year 2026 and so, special. You're going to start recognizing your beauty more. Maybe that has begun now. You should be feeling that way now. Maybe you're on the verge of that now. You've been feeling that way now. So it's just going to be more in the year 2026, okay? And the reason why I keep saying in the year 2026, so I don't mess up and say 2025, if I keep saying it, it's going, you know what I mean? Since, in a year you already in, I'm used to saying 2025, so I don't want to mess up and say it in this reading. So, yeah, let me stop rambling and let's get some tarot. So let's see what we got here. I'm just trying to give it a good shuffle. What we have here, the year 2026 for group number 1. Yeah, 2026 for the year, for the group 21, 2020, for the group 2. If I say group 1, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm here with the Archer. That is what card is that? I forgot the name of the Major Arcana. Balance. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing you feel yourself more. Seeing you having that self-love, that self-worth in the year 2026. That can be because you're getting yourself together physically. So, I'm saying you work on your mental health more. So I'm saying you work on your physical health and you're balancing that together, your mental and your physical health. Because, I feel like spiritual, you're all right, but you got to get that mental and physical health together. And so maybe you've already started that. In the year 2026, you're going to be seeing a lot of results from that. So you're going to start feeling more beautiful and you're going to start looking radiant too as well. And other people, you may notice a lot of people may compliment you like, hey, you're looking really good, or, things of that nature. Because on the inside, it's shining out and you starting to see that the wonderfulness about yourself, and so other people are going to see that as well. So I'm definitely saying you feel like you're on top of the world. I do see you having your struggles here and there, those dark thoughts coming in here and there, but it's like you have such control over them now. You've tamed those thoughts now for sure. Maybe you're getting a hold of it now, but in the year 2026, you'll have so much control over them. It's like it's gonna pass. Those thoughts will pass quickly, as versus before when they would stay there for long periods of time. I'm not diagnosing you with anything like that or whatever. Excuse me, but I'm definitely seeing like some scenario like that. We have the Three of Stones here, and so in return, that's you actually tapping into your creativity too. So I'm seeing you create a lot in the year 2026. So you'll be able to create a lot and partner with the universe more. We have the King of Stones. Yeah, your money going to be getting right too here with the King of Stones. I'm hearing that's what you do when your money right. Like, I'm hearing that, okay, that song. Your money going to be right. And so you'll be able to, really nurture yourself a lot in the year 2026. Nurturing yourself and like really focusing on you. And I'm seeing you raise your standards as well. Like, not, lowering your standards, raising your standards, because now you've pedestalized yourself or put yourself on a pedestal, whatever. And so now it's like, my standards high. So your standards are going to be high for who surrounds you, whether that be in your platonic relationships, in your romantic relationships. I'm seeing that. And your money getting right, okay? The ancestor here, we have the Hierophant. That's bothering me. What is the name of that card? I can't even think about it. And so you got 4 major arcana. The ancestor, that's the Hierophant. The Nine of Stones. Yeah, see that independently loving you. That's what I'm hearing here. Independently loving yourself. And with the Hierophant, yeah, that could be definitely you tapping into the energy of your ancestors and actually, getting divine information from your ancestors, working with the ancestors. That can definitely be what's here too. But also with the Hierophant here is you just using that spiritual aspect of yourself, or using the spiritual knowledge and, that spirituality you've been tapping in within yourself and actually bringing it down to earth and incorporating it into your life in the year 2026. We have the Two of Vessels. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing this as being your self-love. And so you having that self-love, that self-worth, working on your self-worth, is going to actually attract a partner. You can definitely attract a partner in the year 2026, especially if that's what you've been wanting to do. It's potential for you to attract a partner in the year 2026. Yeah, being a magnet, a manifesting queen or king here. Let's see, in the year 2026. So let's see what other information you have for... Okay, we got it falling on the love flow. Hold on. Okay, so in the year 2026, there's going to be a lot of paperwork you're going to have to handle. It says signing documents, forms, letters, records, typing something. So that's going to be very significant in the year 2026. I hope I didn't say 2024. Why I feel like, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I'm just tripping here. But, yeah, signing documents, forms, letters, records, typing something. So handling your paperwork, that can definitely be significant, especially if it pertains to something here going on with your financial situation. Sometimes you just have to let go and let God. Yeah, let go and let God. Let the universe handle it. Let God handle it. Let the Creator handle it. The Most High handle it. Let God handle it. It's like the Spirit is saying and the Creator is saying they got you. The year 2026 is going to be a lot of blessings for you for sure. Will there be some ups and downs? Absolutely. But it's all right. We have quit your bad habits to better yourself. Yeah, so you're going to have to, in the year 2026, you're going to be quitting a lot of those bad habits, whether that's thoughts, things that you indulge in that you shouldn't be. I don't judge you, whatever that may be. It can be literally anything, right? So you're going to be quitting bad habits and really just tapping in, which is going to help you tap into that freedom as well. So we also have started from the bottom. Now look at you, thumbs up. Yeah, so you're starting from the bottom. And so you're, coming to that energy of freedom And so you're gonna, I feel like you're gonna reach, you're gonna get at least halfway to where you want to be. It may not be the end of year 2026. I can only be honest, but you may, get halfway there, and then that following year may definitely be the year for a specific thing. Yeah, mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, so you're gonna be aligning all of those. But I feel like your spirit is just fine. You got to get that mind and body right, that mental, right? All of them is important. So that's going to be something significant in the year 2026. Yeah, you're going to be breaking cycles, right? Breaking that cycle of self-hate. I feel like some of you, I can just only be honest, like maybe you have a lot of self-hate towards yourself. And I'm seeing that actually not go away completely, but again, you're gonna get a handle on it to where that thought doesn't stay long. It just comes and it goes, whether before it stayed long periods of time. If you understand what I'm saying here, you're doubting yourself. Now, you may be someone who's quite at least successful in your own right or way, whatever, and you always doubting it, or like you don't see, you like, I don't understand, what's happening here. You just look at yourself as, I think I might have mentioned this on here before. I believe that's like an imposter syndrome type of thing. Maybe you have that or whatever. And, it's just crazy because I'm seeing you as a person who ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, you doing everything right. And it's like, you feel like you're doing everything wrong, or it's never enough to yourself. And you got to let that type of thinking go away. Like, you can't be thinking like that. You understand what I'm saying here? Like, I'm feeling that doubt. Yeah, we have throat chakra here. Speaking your truth. Speak beautiful words to yourself. You understand what I'm saying here? Especially if, you desire love from another person. We already know that saying here, you got to love yourself before somebody else can love you. Other people can love you. So that, you attract, a great partner, or the one for you, without it being a person that's a vampire who's going to feed off of your low self-esteem, your low self-worth, or whatever, right? So you got to talk to yourself better. Speaking your truth. Communicate with spirit how you feel when you start going into those dark thoughts as well. Also speak things into existence, things that you want to in existence. Use that throat chakra, right? And I'm also saying you someone who, tap into telepathic energy. You have that ability, right? And you also are quite clairvoyant, and you have a lot of clairvoyance and clairaudient. That's like two strong ones for you. So tap into that energy here. That's the 5th chakra. It's throat chakra. Maybe that's a chakra you need to be working on, as well as your solar plexus chakra. I'm seeing those two chakras be out of whack. Yeah, acceptance. Accepting yourself for who you... See what I'm saying? And look what's at the bottom, y'all. I can't make this up. Right? I just shared for this self-worth. Accepting... Okay, so year 2026 is acceptance. Okay, you're going to accept... Okay, this is who I am. This is what I look like. Or this is where I'm at in this stage in life. Once you accept that... You at the stage of life you at, accept who you are as a person, whatever the case may be, accept whatever it is, right? And then you'll see things start to change, right? And then working with that self-worth as well, and self-esteem, and just getting a handle on that. Like, you have to accept yourself before others can accept you, or before you can be accepted by just... it doesn't matter if you're accepted by the world or not, but, if that's something you care about, yeah, right? And, you just have to accept where you're going to be at that particular point. This can be just like general now, but just accept who you are, what you got going on, and where you're at this particular moment, right? Accept that. Accept yourself. Love on yourself as well. Come on now. So if you have I have just pulled the yes or no ones out. There's only one card in here that's not a direct yes or no. So if you have a question, maybe it's about the year 2026, or it's just a general question you have, you can ask it. And this is just a bonus. So if you get like a no or a yes to a question you didn't want the no or a yes to, it's okay. You know, you don't have to accept the message, okay? So you can give it a pause if you need time to think of your question. Okay, so we have unlikely. And hopefully, you know, that doesn't bother y'all. It's just unlikely. Maybe it's unlikely because of a certain mindset you have on this particular thing. Or maybe it's unlikely because it's just not going to be the right time. Or it's just not the right time right now. But don't be disencouraged by that. It is just a bonus. Maybe, or, you know, that can be the answer, okay? It's okay. Everything's not going to be a yes, okay? So let's see what's the important month for you. And don't worry about that. Again, it's a bonus. All that other information may be more relevant to you. Okay? Let's see what important months, because I'm going to pull 2, may be important for the year 2026. We have December. And maybe it might be your birthday month come out. Confirm that, you know, that's your reason. It seems like all these groups is wanting more than 2. But I'm not going to take them since they fell on the floor. Okay, yeah, maybe it's going to be 3 months each group. Now, we have February and May. Okay, so you have May, December, February, may be important months. Or this is just confirming that you're reading if your birthday month is here. Okay, that's all I have for everyone who selected group number 2. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the reading, if you resonated with it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It does help, and I'll be very grateful for that. If you would like your own private reading, all of the information is in the description, what I offer, my email. So, you know, if you would like your own personal reading, you know, you can hit me up, okay, if you are interested. If this group did not resonate, y'all is welcome to pick a different group. And until next time, beautiful people, hopefully you do come back for another one. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to everyone who selected group number 3. This will be y'all reading, okay? Let's see the energies of the year 2026 for y'all. We have adventures. So the year 2026 is going to be adventurous for y'all, okay? So maybe, you know, you might be trying new things, a lot of new things in the year 2026. Maybe you was thinking to yourself, see, next year, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to get into this. I want to try this next year. I want to, maybe you might travel a lot more next year. Maybe you've been wanting to do something like that, you know. But I'm seeing a lot of fun adventures. Maybe getting into a new activity or something like that or whatever. Joining some new hobby, and it's like maybe it's a certain class or something like that. I don't know, it can be a dance class, some type of class where they play a specific sport or whatever. You know, it can be anything, you know. I don't know, you know, literally anything. Maybe you've been thinking about that. Or joining some type of club, you know what I mean? Doing something of that nature. Or maybe you've been thinking about like year 26, you know, you want to try to get out more, you know, go out more. You know what I mean? Just do a whole bunch of things. Maybe you used to do that in the past, but you stopped for a significant amount of years. Or maybe you've always been someone who never did none of that type of stuff. And you're like, I want to get into that because I'm trying to, you know, do this and that or whatever. So it can be a situation like that. But I'm just saying to be very excited. I'm actually like excited for this group. Okay, group number 3. All right. All right, now. Let's see what else is happening. Okay, the Chariot. And that made me think about something. I could not think about that card in group number 2, what it was. And it was the Chariot. Because it was named something else from a different day. But yeah. The Chariot, yeah, just doing a lot more. Maybe going into a new direction. You like want to take things into a new direction by trying something new. Maybe even taking risk in the year 2026 here. Taking risk. You taking a risk by joining something new or joining a club or like, you know, doing something adventurous you never thought you would do. And, you know, something like that. And it's like all the way out of your comfort zone. This can also be doing some traveling here. Not just into traveling, but traveling specifically for new experience, to have fun. You know what I mean? And again, I'm excited for that. We have judgment, yeah. So, and then there's another major arcana. And I'm seeing like a significant shift that's happening in your life, a rebirth of yourself. You know, I guess you could call it a transformation of self by doing this. Actually doing those things is, again, causing a shift in the timeline for you. So you're actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. So that's, well, okay, she done made that move. She or he done made that move. So, okay, we're going to put him or her in this direction. Which, you know what I mean? Like, so it's causing a shift there. If you understand what I'm saying here, okay? Two of Cups. The Page of Cups. Yeah, doing some exciting things. The year being exciting. A new adventure awaits here. The Page of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. See, the thing is, here with you, you are very hermit-like, right? So am I right about that, y'all? You very hermit. And so ain't nothing wrong with being a hermit, being that. But you need a balance with, you know, you do need some adventure. So I feel like that may be a part of your purpose, almost like you, the type, like you need to, like stepping out of your comfort zone is a part of your purpose. So you doing that, again, it's causing a shift. And they're like, okay, finally, this girl, this boy done did this, you know, so now we can like put him or her in a direction they supposed to be at. You understand what I'm saying? Am I, you like making sense? You understand what I'm saying? But also while still maintaining that hermit as well. So, does that make sense, guys? The Queen of Cups. Because, see, you that Queen of Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You don't have to be the sign. But, yeah, you that Queen of Cups energy. You are very in tune. So, you know a lot of things. Like, I feel like you kind of know what's going to happen in the year 2026 anyway. But you just like, let me just listen to this. What this girl going to have to say for the year 2026. But I kind of already know what she going to say. You understand what I'm saying? I'm kind of seeing that here. I'm being drawn to these dogs. So maybe in the year 2026, you might actually get like a pet. It doesn't have to be a dog. But, you know, you may be like, you know what? I always wanted a pet. Let me go get me a pet. And yeah, that's like something different or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's something like that. The King of Swords. Again, that's going to be the year of you socializing a lot more. I'm seeing you team up, join something new, join some type of club. I'm also seeing kinship. You actually could meet somebody you may romantically get involved with through doing something different, taking these risks. It's maybe putting you into the path of someone you're going to be romantically involved with in the year 2026. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so they're saying half of your wishes coming true. So half of those wishes. They say it's not going to be all of them, but half of them wishes that you have will come true. We won't reveal what yet. That's what Spirit is saying. But just know that's just like the starting point of your wishes coming true. Which it seems like that the year 2026 is the starting point for a lot of y'all. We have the Seven of Cups here and the Hierophant coming through here as well. And we also have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing you be social. As well as doing a lot of like maybe, you know, you turn down invitations to dinners, parties, to, you know, whether it be from friends or family, or, you know, you've turned down, maybe you've been turning down dates from people who've been asking you out, whatever. And I'm seeing you kind of like say yes to a lot of that stuff now, trying to get out the house more, trying to not be overly focused on work, taking some time off from work. Maybe you just been like busy, you know what I mean? Or maybe you couldn't take time off, but now, you know, you may have a lot more free time because maybe you going to be working somewhere else, or you going to be, you know, taking a lot more time off because maybe that was your own will, like you on your own accord, on you chose to be working like that. And now it's like, okay, let me take this little break. You understand what I'm saying? And then we have the Hierophant coming through here. And it's actually, what I'm getting here from the Hierophant is actually, give me a clarifier. I'm not even finna lie to you. I ain't getting nothing too. Yeah, we have the Hierophant with the 6 of Swords. Yeah, pushing you into your next destination spiritually. I'm getting here with the Hierophant clarified by the 6 of Swords. Give me a clarifier for the 7 of Cups, the year 2026. 7 of Cups. I've been seeing the Hierophant and the 7 of Cups for these groups. The 7, see, we have the 7. So 7 is 7, number 7. It might be a lucky year for you. It's going to be a lucky year for you. Then we 7, clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. The things you have invested in, the time you have invested in, you're going to be investing time in important things which will lead to specific options and opportunities. Here with the 7 of Pentacles, clarifying the 7 of Cups. Does that make sense, guys? And then I've been seeing temperance a lot too. Give me one more, Spirit. The King of Pentacles. Can we clarify the King of Pentacles? While we have the Lover. So for some of y'all, this can definitely be a potential partner you may meet. You know, so year 2026 may be the year of love. Now I've been saying that, okay? But yeah, the King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be that person's sign. They may just have the energy of the King of Pentacles. If I call that a different... Why I feel like I said the King of Cups. Maybe the King of Cups is important too. So they may have embodiments of the King of Pentacles. You can look that up if you don't know the meanings of the King of Pentacles. Just someone who's stable. They may be just very mature. Someone who is, you know, financially successful there. But the Lovers here, there can be your special partner here because you have a 2 of Cups and the Lovers on the same. But when you get both of them cards, there is a significant partnership that may be coming into your life. Or, you know, I do feel like for this group, though, there may be 2 different people, but one of them will be the best choice. Now, that could be why the King of Cups came in my mind. Or maybe I did slip up and say it. Maybe I didn't. But whatever it is, it popped up in my mind. So it may be somebody who embodies the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, the King of Cups or the King of Pentacles. This can be male or female for you guys, depending on what you're into. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. There may be a choice because the Lovers is actually originally the choice, if I'm not mistaken. It is about a decision. So you may have to choose between two different individuals. Okay? So I don't know. Hopefully ain't no love triangle or nothing going on, y'all. Okay? I don't know. But I definitely feel like you will make... Let's see. Will they make the right decision between these 2 individuals? Oh, wow. You got the 2 of Pentacles. It's going to be a difficult decision. Right? See, the 2 of Pentacles. I was telling you that's confirmation. Hey, you know, what to choose. I don't know. Then you have the 2 of Swords. I'm indecisive. I can't make this up, y'all. That Spirit. Yeah. But the 6 of Wands, in the end, you will make you're going to be victory and choice. Okay, y'all. Y'all going to have to come back and tell me, okay? I feel like I want to, like, watch this situation play out. No, I'm just playing, guys. Okay, so let's get some more information here. All right, so what we got here, Spirit? Your mental health is suffering because of some changes. Some changes must be made. So, you know, you may struggle with that. I'm not diagnosing y'all or nothing like that, but maybe your mental health may suffer. It can be suffering right now, and so there may be some changes you need to make. And that's, you know, maybe doing some different things, or like taking risk, or, you know, getting out the house, you know, just some of the things I mentioned earlier on, and that will soothe that. That may be what it is. You've been working too much. Maybe you've been studying too much, or like just not taking no breaks with stuff, whatever it is you got going on, or you've been too hermit mode. You've been shutting everybody out, and it's like, now you need to make these changes. Maybe some of the things I mentioned earlier. Whatever that may be here. Yeah, shake things up. Make it spicy. Make it fun. Bring some colors, sunny improvements. You know, you're going to spice some things up. Shake it up. You know, that kind of goes with the message I was saying. That may help here. You understand what I'm saying? But again, I'm not telling you that's what's going to help you. But, you know, definitely seek professional help if that's what you need. Your soul is unlimited. You are having a human experience, and you need to realize that. And that's why you need to, you know, Do some different things here. That's the year 2026 is going to be that. I feel like you're going to start to, I mean, you know this, but you kind of forget it sometimes that your soul is unlimited and you are having a human experience. So you got to remind yourself that and get out and do some fun things, okay, in the year 2026. Mutual feelings and attraction. Ooh la la. Okay, so I'm seeing, some things going on. Maybe some decisions is gonna be made. There may be something going on here. I don't know, some of y'all. There may be a little fling that's gonna be happening, and then the other person you may be more serious about. Or you may have a fling with somebody, and then but the actual person come later on in the year 2026. All right now. Because you going out doing different things, you're going to find there's going to be some attraction there. Y'all going to be getting it on. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Well, I'm seeing that for y'all. See, y'all going to have to come back and tell me this. Because I know it for real. I be wanting to know the scoop. Y'all gonna be in them streets. I see. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm kind of getting overheated too, so it's something serious happening. Okay. We have within 8 to 10 weeks, which in 8 to 10 weeks is gonna be the next year. Energies will be doing a lot of shifting. Yeah, so that makes sense. The energy is going to be shifting. We have unexpected miracles from the Creator. And I do want to pull you guys 1 or 2 more. See, a lot of you guys fear rejection. Like if with other people, we can actually see that's just not going to happen. Like that's why you don't maybe socialize much, or you just fear rejection, or you feel as though like nobody will like you or something like that. And that's just, that's something that's just, that's ego trying to protect you, and it's like trying to keep you locked away, and it's like you got to get control over that. In the year 2026, we're going to release that fear of rejection, okay? And we're going to start listening to your intuition more so. Right, because your intuition telling you something completely different. Yeah, God is really sending in all your blessings. It's at the bottom. Right? Yeah, we're going to start listening to that intuition, okay? It needs to be balanced. You're intuitive. Your intuition is correct. Clairvoyant ability. So maybe you resonate with that. Okay, maybe I want to pull one more because this empty space bothering me. Okay. Maybe for some of y'all in this group, a new home is in the works for you. Maybe, you're going to be moving to a new home, an apartment, or whatever you call wherever you're going to be staying at. You may be moving. Maybe you like, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe something may happen and you may move or whatever. Yes, everything happens for a reason, believe it or not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. So everything happens for a reason. Okay, so let's get one of these. I almost forgot this. Let's see. Yeah, you guys got 2. And they both the root chakra. So you know what? You're going to be doing a lot of grounding. So yeah, for this group here, maybe you guys didn't know what to choose between group 1 and this group. It doesn't have really similar messages, but this card did come out for group number 1. It doesn't really have matching messages, but I don't know. Maybe it was. You were supposed to hear this message anyway. Yeah, so you got soulmate, you have the lovers, and you have the 2 of cups. So it's definitely, for this group for sure, you may definitely meet your divine counterpart that year, a significant soulmate. But I also see you making like meeting a lot of your soul tribe, like friendships that's going to last forever. Especially like there's going to be 3 significant people specifically for y'all. And this may not be a message for everybody that you may meet. And these people will be in your life, forever, I'm hearing, okay? Till the day you leave this earth, or till the day they leave the earth, however, but I'm feeling like that's what I'm hearing, okay? If you resonate with that. We also have the renewal card. So renewal, I'm feeling like here again with the rebirth, or just like that shift happening here. And all of these energies are being grounded, like you becoming a new person. Not like the typical new year, new me, but you just, you know, adding that aspect, you know, what I was talking about, that more adventurous side, or doing all that to that hermit side of you. And they're just creating this magical essence. Does that make sense, or it just sound like I'm talking? Because sometimes I feel like that's what I be doing. All right, so let's get a yes or no. So if you have a question, these are only yes or no cards, except for yes, no. I mean, it's yes, no, unlikely, whatever. Except for one of them that's not a yes or no. I guess you would say, yeah, it's not a yes or no. Yeah, so make sure whatever the question is, it is a yes or no question. Okay, give it a pause if you need to sometime. But yeah, and this is just a bonus, so it doesn't have to mean anything. If all of that resonates, just take that, okay? Or, you know, some of it resonates, half of it, whatever. Okay, you got a yes. So, you know, if you didn't want a yes, I mean, maybe it's just a yes for now. If you wanted a yes, you got your yes here. And so, yeah. So let's get 3 important months. It was going to be 2, but all the other groups got 3. So I'm going to just pull 3 important months for the year 2026 for you. 3 important months. So you guys got May. You have March. This is also a bonus, okay? If your birthday month is here, maybe it's confirmation that this is your reading, okay? But it doesn't have to be, okay? And we have November. So there may be 3 important months here for you, the year 2026. And again, or you can take it as like, hey, you know, it's my birthday month and some of this information resonate. This may be my reading. You can take it like that as well. But that's all I have for everyone who selected group number 3. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did, in fact, enjoy the reading. If you resonated with it, that would be very much appreciated. Of course, you know, if you would like a private reading, all of the information is in the description. My email, what I offer, everything is down there. So you can check that out if you were, you know, if you're interested in a private reading from me. You know, you can hit me up. Don't be shy. And I'm spitting everywhere. Hopefully you guys did not see that. But yeah. If this group did not resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group. And until next time, beautiful people. Bye-bye. Hopefully you come back for another one.